The Cultural Trail will be unique to Indianapolis. It is an innovative design project creating a world-class 7-mile urban bike and pedestrian path connecting neighborhoods, cultural districts, and entertainment. It also serves as the downtown hub for the Central Indiana Greenway Trail System. The Cultural Trail is currently under construction and will be created by converting traffic lanes into paths specifically dedicated for pedestrians. Some people will hit the trail for an hour or two of urban adventure. Others will travel it daily, to and from work, always experiencing something new along the way. The journey is up to you.
Let's get on the trail, start riding, start walking, and spontaneously have wonderful experiences. Do we want to stop at a brew pub? Do we want to stop for lunch? Do we want to stop at the Idle the Jordan Museum? That's all doing the Cultural Trail.
Hi, my name's David Taylor. I live and work in downtown Indianapolis. I rent a condo in the wholesale district, and the wholesale district is the hub of downtown. It's the center for business and shopping and entertainment. This trail, this brick walking path with the running and biking lanes that define it, is much more than just a big sidewalk. It's a gateway to the city itself. For example, I use it to get to and from work every day. I come out here to enjoy my lunch breaks, I ride my bike on it, I walk on it to go shopping. And I use it as a shortcut to get to baseball games on the weekends. It's great because I don't have to worry about parking. Whether I'm going to or coming from the game, I've got plenty of places to stop and get a bite to eat, have a beer with some friends, or just hang out.
The idea was to provide connectivity to our cultural districts. The idea that you could be in the wholesale district and go to a show at the Indiana Repertory Theater and then just using the Cultural Trail end up in Massachusetts Avenue or down in the Fountain Square Cultural District and have a beautiful dinner and a couple of drinks and this sort of thing. So providing a way for people to really connect into these cultural districts easily.
We just went to the zoo.
And that looks like a good spot for a picnic there by the canal. Such a beautiful place and right in the middle of downtown.
Yeah, can you believe it? Tigers in the middle of downtown.
Well, yeah. And what else? Let's see. The NCAA Hall of Champions. I like that one.
Oh, boats. We took a boat once.
Yep, the boat rentals and the museum and the IMAX.
Oh, the IMAX. That was my favorite.
Really? I thought the baseball game was your favorite.
Well, that too.
We found ourselves here by taking the Cultural Trail, and now we come back here as often as we can. It's neat to have the whole city as our backyard, our playground, and the Cultural Trail connects everything we like to do.
The trail, besides being an interesting place and a facility that really connects all the different cultural features of our city, really will become kind of a landmark of 21st century urban design. It's something that no other city has done before. Indianapolis is really the first to do what we're proposing to do. We'll be transforming blocks of our city streetscape that right now may simply be a simple sidewalk out in front of some nice buildings. Well, we will actually be making little miniature sort of linear parks all along those blocks.
I'm so excited about tonight's show.
Oh, sounds fantastic. By the way, what is it?
Honey, it's the Louis Satchmo Armstrong story, and it's at the Madam Walker Theater. I've loved that place for as long as I can remember.
And we love it here. Our home of 45 years is just around the corner.
Our church is just down the street. This neighborhood is a special community.
And a wonderful place to live. It's certainly a great place to take a walk on a summer's evening.
Along the Cultural Trail, it's so easy to get around to the grocery, the canal, downtown, and the theater.
Downtown Indianapolis is very lucky to be the home of many of our cultural and arts institutions. Many of those are also located within cultural districts. So it really is a wonderful way to bring it together and make it easy for people to explore all of our cultural amenities.
Public art is important in general, not just in this project, and I think public art can provide a sense of identity and a sense of place. You can, ask artists to produce work in your city that is really about a city's history or a city's contemporary context, and it can really make a place unique.
Hi, this is my friend Diane.
And my friend Alana.
And this is Mass Ave. It's our favorite part of the cultural trail.
I just got back from the opening of a new art gallery.
And actually, we're here all the time, but we always make sure we're here on the first Fridays of every month because it's the art tours.
All the galleries, theaters, and studios all open on every first Friday.
Mass Ave has always been great, but the cultural trail came in and connected the city, and now it's like we're a hub for Indy's cultural life.
And the trail seems to bring it all into a flow.
Art is everywhere in the trail, but nowhere as much as here in Mass Ave.
Mass Ave is also where you will be able to hop on the Monon, another popular urban path that will connect to the cultural trail. Follow that north, and that's where you'll find Broderpool, another Indy cultural district with exciting nightlife, plenty of shops, and of course, more art.
Currently, our greenway system connects at a lot of different points in Indianapolis. What's great about the cultural trail is that it will provide a wonderful opportunity for several trails to connect to downtown Indianapolis via the Monon, via the White River Greenway, or the Central Canal Towpath. The Cultural Trail is going to send a message to residents and visitors of this community that we are a community that cares about recreation, health, transportation options, and economic vitality.
Hello. I'm just headed back home from downtown, right down Virginia Avenue on the Cultural Trail. This is Fountain Square. It's so easy to connect to downtown now that the trail is here. This is where a lot of creative young professionals are moving in and finding their first-time homes. This cultural district is sort of retro. There's duckpin bowling by an old renovated theater. And if you don't know what duckpin bowling is, you should definitely check it out. Here in Fountain Square, I live and work at the Wheeler Studios. It's one of the largest residential artist studios in the country. You should come over and see my art sometime.
I think the trail will cause people to not just look at the city from a car or out of their homes or something. I do think the trail is going to invite people to get out of those places, be in the public realm, and actually experience and live in this city in a much more communal and hopefully a much more meaningful way.
It's big enough that you can have multiple experiences, that you could do it dozens of different times in dozens of different ways.
Well, the Cultural Trail will give people, both our own residents and our out-of-town visitors, not only a way to know about Indianapolis, but more importantly, a way to experience Indianapolis.
Indianapolis is my home.
And the city is my backyard.
The community is our family.
The Cultural Trail is the connector
and our way of coming together.